Hey guys, Centurion here, and welcome to another episode of the Timelord of Azeroth. Today, we are back at the Ethereum staging grounds to start working with the Consortium. Wherever the Consortium establishes a presence, we bring our Eco-Dome technology. The field allows us to work in a controlled and life-sustaining atmosphere, since we often find ourselves in hostile environments. The Netherstorm's volatile conditions and creatures have begun to destroy the equipment that sustains our domes, especially the generator east of here. I've started a diagnostic there in hopes of understanding what can be done to combat the damage. Would you collect the results and bring them to me? Did you get the diagnostic results? Meridad nods and then examines the diagnostic results. This is worrisome. The damage is much more severe than I believed. I can send to the Stormspire for some tools to begin repairs. That's useless unless we've isolated what's damaging the equipment in the first place. In searching the area for clues about the damage to our equipment, we've seen pieces of the shield generators at the bottom of the small lake to the north. I'm not sure why the Crossgulisks have taken an interest in the equipment, but we have to put a stop to this problem. The Consortium is quite clear on this matter. If it comes down to a choice between the equipment and the Crossgulisks, the animals will have to go. I'll make it worth your while to deal with them. The area is looking clearer already. The domes are quite useful, but the major drawback is the rampant growth they encourage in some places, accelerating the growth and proliferation of native species. Master Engineer Gabar will want to know about the results of the diagnostics. If anything, they caution us to keep a close eye on the working of our dome generators. As the fields become more and more unstable, their effects will become harder to control. It could spell disaster for our expedition and anything else housed within the domes. You'll find Gabar at the Stormspire. Just follow the road north from this eco-dome and across the bridge. It'll lead you to the elevator at the base of the spire. You introduce yourself and report the results of the Mardad's diagnostics at Ecodome Midrealm. Mardad's is little more than a technician, but he possesses a keen eye for detail. If his observations are correct, then we'll need to take diagnostics at the rest of our dome generators as soon as possible. If Mardad's results are correct, and I have no reason to believe they are faulty, then the rest of the domes could be in trouble. I do think Mardad's has failed to identify the underlying cause of the failures. From time to time, creatures damage the generators, but never this severely. To be on the safe side, I'd like for you to run a set of diagnostics at the Stormspire main dome generator, located in Ecodome Sutheron, at the very eastern edge of the dome. Did you get those diagnostics? These results match Meridad's exactly, but why? The only possible explanation I can think of is that some of the dome generation equipment has failed or gone missing. That would cause the domes to weaken significantly and fall out of balance, as the diagnostics indicate. I've been working on a portable generator repair kit for use in some of the harsher climates that the consortium operates in. Granted, it wasn't designed for another storm, but we shouldn't have any problems with it. I've already scheduled a test with one of my better techs up at Ecodome Farfield, beyond the Netherstone to the northeast. Take this prototype to Tashar. They'll know what to do with it. If it works, we can use it to reinforce the shield generators at the larger domes. It looks like you've got the prototype. Did Gabar send you? This looks a little peculiar. Gabar definitely didn't have Netherstorm in mind when he designed it. Don't look so surprised, Zygon. Netherstorm is tame compared to some of the environments I've worked in. Nevertheless, a failing dome is always a concern. Before we can begin to test, we have to make certain that the area is clear of anything that might interfere. In our case, this means overgrown lizards. Tashar gestures towards the scythe-tooth raptors. There's no telling what might happen if one of those decides to take a nice bite out of the generator while it's charging. I've seen a lot of strange things in all my years as a technician, including more than a few abominations that had their beginnings as humble animals. Well done. It looks like everything is in order. We're ready to begin. Now to begin the repairs. It's working. Gabar will be pleased to hear the news. The test was a resounding success. We can certainly use this device to start repairing the domes. Carry word of the test results to the Stormspire and let Gabar know that I've also found a pattern in the damage to the shield generators. Key pieces of generator units have gone missing from a number of sites. This is no accident, Zygon, no technological failure. We're being stolen from. I'll have my techs get to work on those repairs right away. Tashir's suspicion of sabotage worries me, though. I can't think of anyone who would be bold enough to steal our technology. Not anyone who knows what we're capable of, anyway. It may be time to lock down the Stormspire. And that is where we are going to call it an episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like, subscribing, and hitting notifications for new episodes and live streams. And I will see you in the next one.